Well, hey! So this look was highly requested by a lot of you. This is a look that I posted on my Instagram. I went to go see my girl Tanya at MAC and I was just like, girl, I'm so bored of everything I have. And she was like, you have a lot of stuff, is that possible? Like, she be knowing. She knows my collection. She knows that I have a ton of things and it's like almost impossible for her to recommend something new to me. I was just very bored with the looks that I was doing. I mean, I've been obsessed with kind of doing a really nice like deep, you know, outer V / crease and then doing like a pop of sparkle on the lid. So she recommended this taupey color, which I've always wanted to try, like, you know, taupier colors in the crease. She recommended this one to me, which is Fashion Fix, and I'm obsessed. I've never paid attention to the ProLongwear eyeshadow colors. They're just so big and they're kind of pricey, so I was like, you know, but you know what, with my Pro card, why the hell not? So I do wish that they came in pan form. They're about the size of a Makeup Forever eyeshadow when I look at it, so standard Makeup Forever size, but bigger than your average MAC. Well, whatever. Anyway, love this color, obsessed. And I've never tried their pressed pigments before. I always wanted one. I think it was called like Black Grape or something like that. And I always wanted it, but she was like, no, it's a little too much cool on your lid. Like, it's just gonna be gray everywhere. You need to balance it out. And I was like, yeah, I need something warm. And I don't have a color like this. This is the one that's on my lid. I have a lot of bronzy colors, and I have a lot of, I've just recently started to build my cool brown sort of collection up because most of the browns I have are warm. So I picked this one up. This one is Deeply Dashing. Deeply Dashing. Get it together, girl. This one is called Deeply Dashing. I am obsessed with this color. It's so beautiful. It is a beautiful, 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 beautiful chocolate brown, but it has like neutral flecks in it, which is great. So I love that because it has a touch of silver in it. So when it's worn wet, it becomes in this wonderful goodness right here that I'm obsessed. I'm also very much obsessed with this lip color. Even my man likes it. He tells me, oh, it looks, you know, wet, but not. So it's sexy, you know what I'm saying? It's like a sexy, sort of very soft bombshell type of color in my personal opinion. It is a shiny version of the Kylie Jenner lip. Everybody's obsessed with Kylie Jenner right now. And don't get me wrong, I'm all about, you know, her neutral pink lip. Like, girl, you rock that shit. So I definitely can appreciate that, and right now I've been loving this sort of combo lately. I've been obsessed with MAC's Brave lipstick. I thought I had this, but I guess I didn't. But I'm obsessed. So I never really leaned towards mauve-y pinks at all, and I don't know why, because they're effing amazing. Let's see what else. This is the longest intro ever.
Okay guys, so we're going to get started by priming our eyeballs. I'm going to use MAC Painterly Paint Pot. You may use whatever base you like. I just prefer this one because it adds a little bit more of like an even color all throughout, and it is a little bit more cool tone, so it goes sort of together with our crease color that I'm about to use shortly. So I just apply it with a synthetic brush and then blend it out with my finger. Next I'm going to take Fashion Fix from MAC. I'm obsessed with this color. I'm just taking it straight onto a fluffy brush. This is an E40 from Sigma. And I'm just lightly blending this in little circular motions. And as you notice, I'm holding it from the end of the handle, and this allows me to blend it in a lot softer and allow me to build the color. So it's a great technique for those of you who are wondering how exactly to hold your brush. Then I'm going to take a tighter crease brush. This one's a 217 from MAC, and I'm going to just go in with the same exact color and buff this straight into my crease. And this just makes it look a little bit deeper and adds some dimension. And it keeps me from having to use a darker color in my crease as well. Then I'm going to go in with Deeply Dashing Pressed Pigment. This is a beautiful color, so pretty, love it. I'm going to go into the flat shader brush and just really get in there and kind of pick up a ton of color. I'm going to spray it with Fix Plus and then press it onto my lid. And I'm doing more of a pressing motion to sort of really get the color on there. I put one layer and then I ended up layering a second color, so I'm sort of patting and blending at the same time and then building a second layer on top, and this sort of intensifies everything. Going back in with Fashion Fix, I'm going to take the same blending brush from earlier and just really kind of buff everything out. Oh, excuse me. Then I'm going to go in with a black liner. Choose whatever liner you like. This one is from Sephora. It's a 12-hour contour pencil. I am tight lining and lining my waterline. Then I'm gonna go in and sort of just smudge it all out so that it doesn't look too clean. Like, I actually kind of like the sort of messy but perfect look. Coffee break. Love my little mason jar. It's so cute. Love it. Gonna go in with Urban Decay's Ink for Eyes. I'm actually really liking this liner. I don't love it, but I actually kind of like it. And I'm going a little bit more outside of my normal wing shape and kind of going a little bit more to the side as opposed to a little bit more upward. Whatever wing liner you choose to do, I just did kind of more of a crazy wing because I like that look with this color combo. And plus my lashes are going to be uber thick. These are the 43s from Red Cherry. And just gonna pop these babies on, do a little dance. Don't mind me, I've had a little too much caffeine already. And I use tweezers to apply my lashes. I used to have a lash application tool and I have no idea where it disappeared to. But do you see how lashes just transform everything? I don't know about y'all, but I am always feeling myself after I put on my favorite pair of lashes, y'all. Just saying. Same thing again with the other side. Get real up in that mirror, girl. I love this primer from Lancome. This is the 1 Minute Blur, and I'm using it together with my MAC Studio Sculpt in NC42. I'm going to use an angled synthetic brush from Sedona Lace and just literally go ham and buff this like crazy. I believe I have a foundation routine or a flawless face video on this. I will link that down below for any of you guys who didn't get a chance to see it yet. It is pretty self-explanatory. I just literally buff it all over. Blend, blend, blend. And of course, don't forget to blend down your neck, ladies. Gonna go in with my MAC ProLongwear Concealer in NC30 with a mini angled synthetic brush, also from Sedona Lace. And I do the little bit of a triangle of light bit right underneath where I go down the nose into the sides of my temples and just really blend it all the way up. I also use this trick to sort of clean up the kind of loose shadow that may have felt, any fallout, etc, etc. And then I just go in with the same foundation brush from earlier and just sort of blend the edges out. Same exact thing on the other side. I even take the concealer a little bit over my brow as well. And then I'm going to go in with this highlighting pen. This one is in Light Boost? Yeah, Light Boost. I had to think about that for a second. And then I'm just blending it out with a 159 from MAC. It's a duo fiber brush just to kind of feather it out. I take a little bit down my nose and my T-zone area as well. Down all the way to my Cupid's bow and my chin. I'm going to go in with one of my favorite powders ever with a big fluffy synthetic brush, also from Sedona Lace. And this powder is the Duo Mat from Makeup Forever. Love, love, love. And I just buff this straight on just to set everything down. The Studio Sculpt tends to be very dewy, and I do love that, but you'll see what I do later to bring that dew back. I just do this trick to sort of help control my oil. And then I go in with a fluffier synthetic brush and MAC's Prep and Prime translucent powder, and I just set underneath my eyes and any areas that I know that I get oily first, and this helps control my oil a lot during the day. Then instead of contouring, I'm actually going to go in with a bronzer. I believe this one is the Mineralized Skin Finish in Deep, not dark, deep. I have two different ones. But I just use this more of a bronzer. I didn't feel like contouring today. I'm going for a more softer appearance on my face. You'll see why when you see the finished look later, but yes, go ahead and contour if you decide. I decided to do bronzer just so that the focus is more on my eyes. And then, as you guys know, Cheeky Bronze MSF from MAC is like my favorite blush ever in life. It goes with every single look that I do, and since I'm going for a more glowy complexion today, I figured it was fitting. Then I'm going to go in with one of my favorite highlighters. This one is Laura Mercier's Matte Highlight in number 1 with a precision blush brush from Sephora, and I'm just really popping this on the C area of my face. Cheekbones, down the nose, a little bit over my brow as well. And then I forgot to do this earlier, but just to finish off the look, I'm highlighting underneath my brow with MAC's Vanilla and a flat shader brush from Sigma. For my lips, I'm going to go in with MAC's Whirl lip liner and just sort of run this right along my line, my lip line, my natural lip line, just to sort of kind of define the lip line a little bit. Make my lips look fuller, you know, kind of Kylie Jenner-ish, if you will. Then I'm going to fill it in with MAC's Brave and just sort of smush my lips together. You can totally wear this look by itself. As you can see, it looks wonderful alone, but of course I'm extra, so I like to add a little bit of gloss just in the middle. This one is BareMinerals Strawberry Shortcake, and then I'm going to spray everything down with the NYX Dewy Finish setting spray. And here's the finished look. Love it, love it, love it. Soft, sexy, sultry, all of the above. I absolutely love this look. I'm obsessed. I hope you guys enjoy the video, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!